Okay, good day everyone. So today we'll be doing January 2023 mathematics number 4, the solutions for it. And remember I said number 4 is usually graph questions or relations and functions. This year for January 2023, I saw they only brought these graph questions. They did not bring any relations and functions in section 1. They brought it in the section 2, right? Well, when we're doing number 8, the solutions for that, you'll see that. But for now, we'll just be doing number 4. Line M, line L and line M are drawn on the square grid below. So we see it here. This is line L, this is line M. They said write down the coordinates of the y-intercept on line L. Now, line L is here, and we know that our x-intercept would be, right, so your x-intercept is where the line crosses your x-axis. So that is this right here. Let me put it in red. So therefore, x is equal to, not x, sorry, y. On your x-axis, y is equals to 0, right? So y is equals to 0 and x is equals to 6. So for my coordinates, for my x-intercept would be 0, 6. Right, so that is the answer for this first one, which is 1 mark, I believe. Right, 0 and 6. Not 0 and 6, 6 and 0. What am I saying? Right, 6 and 0. X is 6, y is 0. Right, 6 and 0. Right, erase this. Remember, y is 0 on your x-axis, so that is how I got 6 and 0. Right, and then they ask you, the second part, they said ask for the y-intercept on line M. So your y-intercept is where line M crosses your y-axis. So that means y is equal to negative 2 and x is equals to 0. So this would be right here would be, this would be 0, negative 2. So that is your answer for the second part here. 0, negative 2. Alright? Let's go down to the next question. The next question is, the equation of line L is x plus 2y plus minus 6 is equal to 0. Find the value of k given the point 9k is on line L. So basically, they're telling you in this equation, the coordinates is 9 and k, right? That means x is 9, y is k. So you're going to do that. So if x is 9 and y is k, we're going to put it in this equation that they gave you. So they're saying x plus 2y minus 6 is equals to 0. So that is, instead of x, you're going to put 9 plus 2k minus 6 is equals to 0. We're going to make k the subject because they asked you for the value of k. So that's 9 minus 6 plus 2k is equal to 0. 9 minus 6 is 3 plus 2k is equals to 0. And you make k the subject. So you're going to carry across 3. That is 2k is equals to 3. Right? And then you're going to try to find out for k, which is 3 divided by 2, which is 1.5. We carry across, multiply by 2, it's going to turn to divide by 2. So k is 1.5. Right? Now, let us just look and make sure that this is correct. How do we do that? They told you that is line L. Right? Line L is this right here. And they're telling you that, yes, it's telling you that, hold on, let me make sure I did, right, this is negative 3. So it's negative 3 divided by 2, which is negative 1.5. So they're telling you, well, on line L, find the point 9, find the coordinates 9 and k. So if we look at this graph here, we look for where on line L, x is equal to 9. So that is right here. Now, if we were to look across, right, without using the equation, if we were to look across, that is actually minus yeah, y-axis, y is equal to minus 1.5. If we look in the middle, that point right here is between, it's actually, let me put it in red, is actually right here, and that is halfway between -1 and -2, that is 0.5, right? Or if you want, you can do it like this. I taught you guys to find the scale, you count the number of squares. We know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 squares is equals to -1. We want to know how much is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 squares, right? So we do if then therefore if 5 squares is equals to 1, 1 square would be 1 over 5, and then you find for 8 squares, which is 1 over 5 multiplied by 8 over 1, right? So that is 8 divided by 5, 5 go into 8, one time. 1 5 is 5, 6, 7, 8. That's true over 5. It's not even on the third square. Sorry, it's in the middle of that one square. It is actually not 8 squares. It's 8.5. It's 7.5 squares. You see that? It is in the middle, so it is not 8. It is 7.5. So let us just do this over. Right. So we're gonna find for 7.5. So 7.5 squares would be 1 over 5 multiplied by 7.5, which is equal to 7.5 divided by 5. 5 going to 7, 1 time remainder 2. 5 could go into 25 5 times. So you get 1.5, right? So that is how we got our coordinates to be when x was 9, y was 1.5. So that is it. The two ways that you can do it. You can either use the graph or use the equation. This one they said use the equation, so you had to use the equation, right? But it's just if you want to check it over, you can always just use the graph to find out. Okay, is k really -1.5? Right? If you have time and you have time to check over, that is the next way that you can do it instead of doing the entire question. Right? Now they said find the equation of line M in the form y is equals to mx plus c. Now there are two methods to do this. There's method 1, which is you use y is equals to mx plus c, right? And then there's method 2, where y minus y1 in brackets is equal to m by x minus x1. Right? And for both of them, you'll have to make y the subject, right? Now, before anything, we have to find the gradient. We do not know the gradient of line M. So let us go back to the graph, right? We know two coordinates, well, not two coordinates. We're going to look at M, right? And we can use two coordinates. I will use this one here, right? Which is -1 and 4, right? And then I'm going to use, we're looking at M, right? I'm going to use this coordinate right here, which is 3, 4. So those are the 2 points we're going to use to find the gradient. 3, 4 and -1, 4. Maybe not this one. Hold on. It's not 4. It's -4. Right? So 3, 4 and -1, -4. So undo that. So it is 3, 4 and then -1, -4. Right? Those are the two coordinates. So you know your gradient M is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So M is equal to y2. Let's just put this. This is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. Whichever one you want to choose, a group 2 and group 1, doesn't matter. Right? So this is -4, -4. right? So y2 minus y1 all over x2, which is negative 1 minus 3, right? So 4 and 4 is negative 8, and minus 1 minus 3 is negative 4. Right? So the negatives will cancel out each other, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So my gradient is 2. So now that we find the gradient, we can use the two methods. Right? I already have a coordinate, so I will use 3, 4, and my gradient, m is equals to 2. So let's do method 1 first. We know that 4, that is y, is equals to 2 by x, which is 3, plus c. So that is 4 is equals to 2 3 is 6 plus c. We make c the subject. That is 4 minus 6 is equals to negative 2. So c is equals to negative 2. So you put it back. Y is equals to m was 2, x minus 2. And this would be your equation of the line. That is method 1. Method 2, he's using the same points and the gradient. Y minus 4 is equals to 2 by x, which is x minus 3. Right? So that is y minus 4 is equals to 2x minus 6, because 2 3s are 6. Right? You carry across minus 4, that is going to turn into positive 4. So y is equals to 2x minus 6 plus 4. So y is equals to 2x minus 2. We get the same answer, so you know this is your equation of your line. Okay, so this one, show by calculation that line L and line M are perpendicular. Now, a property for perpendicular lines, when two lines are perpendicular, this is the sign for perpendicular, M1 multiplied by M2, that is the gradient for line 1. So let's say the gradient for L, for line 1, L, is equals to M1, and the gradient for line is M, right? M is equals to M2. So gradient. So when you multiply the gradients of those two, you're supposed to get negative 1. This is a rule of thumb. So perpendicular lines, right, when you multiply their gradients, you're supposed to get negative 1. We already, from above, we already know that the gradient of M, right, for line M was 2. So let us write this down. So your gradient for M is equal to 2. Alright, now we have to find the gradient for L. Now your gradient for L, right, we're going back up to the graph. Or we could use this here. They gave you an equation of a line, right? They said the equation of line L is x plus 2y minus 6 is equals to 0. We know that your gradient is the coefficient of x when you make y the subject. So we're going to use that, as well as we'll find the gradient of the line by using these coordinates. So we have x plus 2y minus 6, right? X plus 2y minus 6 is equals to 0. We have to make it in the form of y is equals to mx plus c, right? Where that just means to make y the subject. So you carry across 6 first. That is x plus 2y is equals to 6. Then you carry across x here. That is 2y is equals to 6 minus x. Then you're going to carry across 2. Multiply by 2, that is y is equals to 6 over x, all divided by 2, which is the same thing as saying 6 over 2 minus x over 2, right? You're going to say this is 3, and this right here is the same thing. So x over 2 is the same thing as saying negative a half multiplied by x. This is right, because negative a half, 1 by x is x, and 2 by 1 is 2, so it's negative x over 2. So we're seeing that we can split that. Right? So that means that y is equal to 3 minus a half x, or y is equal to negative a half x plus 3. The coefficient, the coefficient of this line is, so your gradient, according to this, is, hold on, your gradient of this line is negative a half. Now, according to this rule of thumb here, if we multiply 2 by negative a half, we're supposed to get negative 1 if they're perpendicular. So 2 multiplied by negative a half is actually negative 1. So this is how you can show that these two lines are perpendicular. You have to write the statement, when two lines are perpendicular, the gradient of one line multiplied by the gradient of your second line is negative 1. You know your gradient of m is 2. You find your gradient of L is minus a half. And when you multiply them, you're supposed to get negative 1. This is one of the methods to do that. The next method is we have to get the coordinates of for L, right? Right. So my coordinates for L, I'll use 6 and 0, and then I can use, I want to make sure that these coordinates are properly, so I can use 3 and, so 0 and 3. So 6 and 0 and 0 and 3, right? 6 and 0, 0. This is the next method, right? 6 and 0 and 0 and 3. Those are my two coordinates for L. Right? My two coordinates for L. Right? And you can find the gradient where y, sorry, not y, m is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Right? This is, we're going to say this is group 1 and this is group 2. This is x1, this is y1, and this is x2, and this is y2. So that is 3 minus 0 over 0 minus 6. So you're going to get 3 over negative 6, which is equal to negative a half. If you don't want to use this equation here and you don't want to make the subject of the formula, you can just simply get two coordinates for L and find the gradient, right? And then make sure and always write this statement when two lines are perpendicular, right? The gradient of the two lines, the gradient of the product of those two lines will give you negative 1. So you get 2 multiplied by negative a half, which will give you negative 1. So that is how you would show that line L and line M are perpendicular. Right? I would go more with the second method here because it's a lot shorter. All you have to do is just get the coordinates and just use the formula. Right? I just use this because I realized that they gave me my equation already. Right? Okay. So let me just go to the last question for number 4. Right. So they tell you line L and line M represents the graph of a pair of simultaneous equations. Using the graph on page 10, write down the solution of the pair of simultaneous equations. Guys, when you read this, right, you'll be like, oh my god, simultaneous equations, and you'll get confused. But what this statement right here, simultaneous equations mean when x and y are the same, right? That this is when, when you use your two pairs, it's supposed to get the same answer. So simultaneous equations, this here just means where line L and line M intersect. Right? So they just intersect. Right? So where they intersect, right, is if we look at the graph where these two lines intersect, whatever you want to use. Right? Let's go up, 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 up. Right? Where they intersect is actually this coordinate here. That is x is 2 and y is 2. So when they ask you for that last question, so 2 and 2, right? Write down the solution for the pair of simultaneous equations. We know the coordinates are 2 and 2, i.e. x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 2. And that would be your answer.